Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Jenny. I'm Moonlight Lady 1111. If you've not been before, then welcome. If you're a return viewer, then thank you so much for supporting me and welcome back. Okay, today's reading that I have for you is a bit of a love reading. The question we're asking is, what is the nature of your connection? Okay, so if you have a person in mind, they could just be a friend, a colleague, it could be someone you're already involved with, it could be a partner. Yeah, the question I've been asking is, what is the nature of this connection? So as you can see, I have pre-shuffled the cards. And yeah, if you just want to draw your attention to them, you have the rose quartz, normal quartz, or crystal quartz, sorry, and a lovely lump of amethyst here. Okay, so what I want you to do is just focus your mind. Maybe take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Focus on the cards. Ignore which numbers or colours you're drawn to. Just go with your gut instinct, which one talks to you. I'll just give you a moment to do that. Okay, that should be long enough. I'll leave this one here and I'll just move this one over for now, so we can see them. Yeah, they're all right there, aren't they? It's funny, I've cleared my table of a lot of stuff, so I've actually got quite a bit more space at the minute. I'm really liking the vibes that we've got. Anyway, okay. So, high pile number 1, you chose this beautiful lump of rose quartz. I'll just pop that there for you so you know that you're on the right stone. Okay. Right, I've got quite a few cards here, so I'm just going to put them out in the order that I was planning on putting them out in. I'll move these guys up a bit. So I've just got some of the decks over there getting in the way a little bit. Excuse me. Come on, Jenny, stop faffing. Okay, so yeah, I've got Angel Answers card. I've got Soul's Journey Lesson cards. I've got some Romance Angel Oracle cards. I've got a couple of standard playing cards at the top there, just to give us a general overall vibe. And then I've got this lovely Klimt deck here. The Klimt Tarot. And then I've got Tarot del Fuego underneath that. Shaking it up a bit with some new decks, which is nice. I've used this one before. I've not actually used the Tarot del Fuego in a video yet. I've still been getting to know it, so this will be fun. Okay, so I'll just start turning them over. We have got the 5 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, interesting. The 2 of Wands. King of Cups in the reverse. 2 of Swords. And the Knight of Wands. Okay. We have the Page of Wands. 10 of Swords in the reverse. King of Swords. And the 6 of Swords. Right, okay. Interesting. We've got self-esteem. And the situation will improve. Okay. Excuse me. And then we have unrequited love and chemistry up at the top there. Let's see. Okay, pile number 1. I hate to say it, but I feel like the person that you're asking about, I feel like they might be married. And that's making you feel very lonely. Yeah, with these 2 twos here, I think there are two people in competition for this person, but one of them is married to them, so it's not that much competition. There is undeniable chemistry between you both. you've got the Two of Wands here. So the Two of Wands could mean a couple of things in this sort of reading, okay? It could mean that there are some decisions to make. It could mean that there's mutual interest on both sides, and I do feel like there might be mutual interest from this person with this chemistry card here. But like I said, if they're not married, I do think they are already committed to someone or something else, okay? That could even be work and they've not got time for you. But I think for some of you, yeah, with this Ten of Pentacles up here next to this Five of Pentacles, it's like someone has an ending already and someone is feeling really left out in the cold, okay? Yeah, you've got the King of Cups in the reverse here as well, which tells me that you might be victim. You or your person that you're thinking about might have fallen victim to their emotions or might not be being true to their emotions, okay? You've got you've got quite a lot of swords here. There's a lot of air energy and a lot of fire energy, okay, in this. We've got mainly swords and wands. Yeah, so Two of Wands. Some decisions need to be made moving forwards into the future. It could also mean that there is mutual interest, but more importantly than that, it is talking about decisions. There is, like I said, there is someone who's being kind of taken over by their emotions at the moment. Someone's really not got a hold on their emotions. With this King of Cups in the reverse here, that's really telling me that someone's not doing great with keeping charge of things in their own heart space. And then you've got the Two of Swords here. So this is talking about, can you see? I said that I feel like there might be a competition with this person, or there's another person that they're thinking about. And can you see these two people fighting here? It's like there might be two people fighting over someone, or there's an inner battle going on at the very least, okay? I think within you, I think that you are wanting to protect your heart space. You know, you might be a bit blind to some decisions that do need making regarding this situation. Because the nature of this connection is quite difficult, isn't it? From what I'm looking at here, it does seem to be some unrequited love going on up there. Can't deny that. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. But then it says there is chemistry there. So it could be that there's something else that's getting between that. And I think that's this commitment that this person already has. Okay. I do see quite a lot of passion here. There's a lot of fire. Like there's chemistry here as well. So you don't... Like, to put it bluntly, you definitely fancy each other. With the Knight of Wands here and the Page of Wands here, like, you both want to rush in, and there might be some messages being passed backwards and forwards. Maybe some rude ones, I don't know. I do feel quite a passionate energy here. Excuse me. But yeah, if somebody is... So you have this self-esteem card as well. So I feel like if this person is with somebody else... it might be that you may have, with the chemistry card here and these wands, the Knight of Wands, Page of Wands, it might be that you've rushed into a tryst with this person. And it might be that you've spent some time together, or maybe you've just been sending some messages. It could be feeling like it's getting a bit heated. But do be careful, because, that can have a really negative effect on your self-esteem if you're feeling like the other man or the other woman, If you're feeling like the other woman or the other man, that can really, it can wreak havoc. And that is why you're being aware here that you want to protect your heart space. And you've got some decisions to make, and you need to rein in your emotions. It says on this self-esteem card, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Okay? So you've also got the Ten of Swords in the reverse here. And you have the King of Swords next to it. I think that you're going to gain some clarity quite soon on this situation. I don't know if it's going to be quite what you want it to be, pile number one. With the Ten of Swords in the reverse, it talks about this, excuse me, some cycles are going to come to a close, okay? It's going to be an end to betrayal. is what I'm getting from this Ten of Swords here. I mean, I do feel like the right way up. There's a little house. Can you see a little house on here? There's a little house on fire down here. And there's 10 swords all sticking in this eye. And I feel like if the truth comes out about what's going on, if this person sees, that's going to set like this whole house on fire and all this. But this was upside down. So I do feel like there is going to be an end to betrayal, and it's a good sign. Having the 10 of Swords upside down is a very good sign, because it means that there's going to be an end now to these hard times. It might be unclear to you right now with this eye here. I feel like it could be quite unclear. I do hope that you are taking good care of yourself, pile number 1. We've also got this King of Swords card here, so it's like there is going to be, I can see a rainbow, so there is going to be a happy ending for you. And with him being in the blindfold, I think it might not quite be, it might not quite be how you're expecting it. It will become clear. You do need to be careful. Look how he's stabbing himself in the heart there. Can you see that? There we go. So yeah, with this fell underneath the 2 of Swords as well. So with these 2 cards together, I really feel like you need to be protecting your heart space now. You really need to be focusing on yourself. I think that's why this self-esteem card is here as well, you know. Because the nature of this connection is someone is not being true to you. Okay, someone is not being true. I don't know if that's to you or if it's because they're being untrue to their other person with you. I'm not quite sure, okay? You will know how this resonates. This is a general reading. It's an open reading. So there could be a couple of situations here, you know. This person might not be married. This person might be... You'll know how it fits in with you. I'm sorry if this isn't quite what you were wanting to hear, pile number 1. It's quite a difficult situation that I'm looking at here because there is a lot of very strong feeling. I can tell that with this King of Cups in the reverse, but it's not being given to you how it should be given, okay? It's really not. But this is all going to come to fruition. Yeah, look again how this, in this Page of Wands card, can you see she's looking in the dark and all eyes are on her. It's like there's a little skull down here, which tells me it's time for this to finish soon. But the sun is coming up over the edge of this cave. So the sun is coming up on the other side, but there's all eyes on this, rushing forwards with fiery passion. You need to be careful because there are eyes that are going to see it. That's what I'm hearing with that. However, you do need to know this is not all doom and gloom. I hope I'm not coming across as quite negative with this. Because you do have here, the situation will improve, and the 6 of Swords. Okay, so in the traditional deck, the 6 of Swords shows, it shows some people moving on from the choppy waters into calmer waters, and water signifies emotion. So you are going to be moving away from a painful situation into much calmer, happier waters, okay? It's time for you to move forwards. And the situation will improve. Your situation will definitely improve. That's a message straight from your angels there. The situation will improve. And again, on this card, there are dolphins there. Dolphins signify happiness and joy, and they're in the water as well. So I think this is regarding your own emotions, because I think this is quite a tough situation for you, pile number 1. But do know that this situation will improve. I'm hearing as well, you know, you've done this now. Whatever you've done, okay? You can't change the past. What you can do is move on from the past. I feel like you might have been a bit burned by this situation, okay? You might have been a bit burned. It might feel a bit it might have knocked you off kilter a little bit. You might have wondered how you found yourself in this situation. And it has left you feeling, with this Five of Pentacles up here and this unrequited love, it's left you feeling a bit crap, let's face it. It made you feel a bit shit. And that's not fair. Okay? But that's not on you. That is on the other person. Remember, it takes two to tango. So don't you be beating yourself up for whatever situation you've been pulled into. I do think it's come from a very fiery, passionate place. Like I said, there is chemistry there. But I don't think that you might not have been treated as well as you should have been treated here. And this other person has also not been treated as well as they should have been treated. And let's face it, you don't want to be with someone like that. I feel like they've really hurt somebody in the past and they're going to do it again. So it's time for you to cut your losses. Cut your losses is what I'm hearing. It's going to be a bit painful, but you can see the light now. You can take charge and you can take control of this. And like I said, this rainbow is here for this nice, happy ending. So, yeah, I think that's your reading. I'm sorry that wasn't a bit cheery. That was quite a heavy reading, pile number 1. Please don't feel bad about anything that you've done. You are a wonderful, beautiful human being. Everybody is a wonderful, beautiful human being, you know. I'm just going to pull a couple of extra cards, actually, for a bit of advice for you. I'll pull from I'll pull from here. Do you have anything extra to say to my pile number 1, please? By the way, pile number 1, if this doesn't resonate, then it's not the message for you, because it is quite specific, this message, isn't it? I've just seen the 10 of Wands. Yeah, this is such a burden to you. It's such a burden, so it's up to you to release this now, I think. And then everything will get better. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. It's time for a fresh new start now. It's time for you to take charge of... Yeah. You're going to have to end the situations that cause you to not have any celebration and that cause you to be unbalanced. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Cups in the reverse, the Six of Pentacles. I don't think you've told any of your friends about this. Reach out to those friends. Even though that's in the reverse, I would say reach out to those friends, because it's time for you to start a nice, grounded, fresh new beginning for you. Not for anybody else, for you. Yeah, release that anxiety now. It's causing you so much worry and so much concern, and that's not fair to you. Okay. Yeah, cut through the crap, rush forwards for your own clarity. Release any control that someone else might have some control over you. Yeah, hear the call, move forwards, do what you know to be right for everybody here. It's time to end this now. You've got the Death card there. It's time for renewal and rebirth and moving on to a brighter, happier and calmer future for you. Okay. That was your reading. Thank you, pile number 1. If that did resonate for you, please do comment below. Let me know. Like, share, subscribe if you feel so inclined. I do love hearing from you and knowing if it's, if my readings are making sense or not. I really hope you're taking care of yourself, pile number 1. This is quite a difficult situation for you if this is resonating for you, okay? If you did want to book a private reading, you can contact me, moonlightlady1111@gmail.com, or you can follow me on Instagram, where I'm moonlightlady1111. You can send me a private message there as well. I do little daily card pulls and things like that for general advice for the collective. Okay, thank you so much, pile number 1. Take it easy. Bye. Okay, I'll just move this over here. Get pile number 2. Okay. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. You chose this beautiful piece of quartz. Found that on a beach in Wales. It's lovely. Just pop that there so you know you're on the right track. Okay. I've got some standard playing cards at the top there, so we can learn a bit about the overall vibe of the situation. I've got a couple of Romance Angel Oracle cards here as well. I've got a Soul's Journey lesson card for you, an Angel Answers card, and then here I've got the Klimt Tarot deck, which is absolutely beautiful. I'm in love with it. And then I've also got beneath that the Tarot del Fuego, which I've not used. I've not used that on a video yet, so it's quite fun to have a new deck. Okay, and I'm just going to clear the energy of the table because pile number 1 was a bit of a heavy situation for them there. Okay, thank you. Right, so I will crack straight on with your reading, pile number 2. Okie dokie. We have got the 8 of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Judgment in the reverse. Knight of Swords in the reverse. The Star in the reverse. And the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, quite a bit of blocked energy there. We have the 6 of Wands. 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse again. Wow, okay. And the World in the reverse. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Service. I feel good when I can help others. And it's up to you. Right, okay. Right, pile number 2. I feel like you're in a situation here where you could, excuse me, you could be getting ready to walk away from someone for your own. I think you are quite a solid and grounded individual, okay, and you're getting ready to, you're wondering whether it's time for you to walk away from these emotions for a little bit, temporarily or not. This is a very strong connection. You have this could be the one and romantic feelings up here, okay, and with the Judgment and the Star, even though they are in the reverse, I feel like there is a lot of hope and a lot of scope for this connection, but essentially you have to do what's right for you right now. With this Service card and this, it's up to you. I think the ball is very firmly in your court. Okay, and this is going to take work. It's going to take work for this to work out, basically. Some cycles need to come to a close. But you do have the 6 of Wands here, so you do have a lot of opportunity for success on the cards here, and this success could get rid of a lot of anxiety for you. I'm also hearing with this card, don't bite the hand that feeds. Okay, so I think the connection that you're asking about has had a bit of turmoil, to be honest. I wouldn't say that it's a bad connection or anything like that. Definitely not. But there is some work needs to be put in on both sides, and that work is not being put in on both sides right now. So I think you need to have some conversation. You've got Judgment in the reverse up here, so I think that my interpretation of that right now is that this is a really great connection. I think it's divinely guided, but I think it's not going how it should at this point in time. You've got the Knight of Swords in the reverse here, so I think some things are very unclear. I think there are a lot of things that are not being said that need to be said. The Knight of Swords is about rushing forwards with strong messages and clear-cut actions. With this card being in the reverse here, it tells me that, yeah, I can even see on here, you can't see his mouth. Yeah, I think some people, either you or your person or both of you are not saying what you think. Or you've had a lot of conversations and it's not got anywhere, is what I'm hearing. Because underneath the Knight of Swords is the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse, And this Two of Pentacles, and there's a skull on there, and he's crying. So I think there is quite a bit of pain and turmoil going on for you and this person at the moment. I'm not quite sure what it's about, but you know, things aren't being said, and it is really, I think one or both of you are really trying to juggle a lot right now. You're trying to spin a lot of plates, and it's not as solid and grounded as you're used to. It's not as solid and grounded as you want it to be, and you are very much at risk of dropping some of those plates that you're spinning, and you know this. You might be blaming this person for that a little bit. I don't know if that person is to blame or not, to be honest, but I do think that's what's going on there. Okay, and it's knocked you off kilter. It's knocked you off balance. You're not feeling 100%. You feel like there's no hope. You've got the Star in the reverse. With you having the Star in Judgment, I really do feel like there is some divine stuff going on at the moment. And 2 8s as well, you know, the number of infinity. But yeah, you're feeling a little hopeless right now. You are feeling a bit hopeless about this connection. 3 8s, sorry. Yeah, you're feeling a bit hopeless, and that's why you're wondering if it's time for you to walk away. If you do decide to walk away, you know, it really doesn't mean forever, okay? It really, really doesn't. The 8 of Cups just means that it's time for you to retreat into yourself a little bit and figure out what it is that you want. I've just heard with these 2 8 of Pentacles in the reverse, it could mean that somebody's not putting the work in that they need to do, but it could also mean that the work needs to be done internally, not externally. You need to become this Queen of Pentacles energy, okay? She's earthy, she's powerful, she's grounded, she's connected. If you're not feeling like that, then it might be that you and or your person need to go within now to do that inner work and nurture your own inner child. Yeah. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, I think there's been a bit of miscommunication, a bit of love lost. You know, it could be that with you spinning all these plates into this service card, one or both of you might be really busy right now. And that might just mean that you're not getting the nurturing, loving care and attention that you want. With the Star and the 6 of Wands, even though this Star is in the reverse, I do think there is a lot of hope. There really is a lot of hope here. The World in the reverse, you know, there are some cycles that need to come to a close, but this is not ended. This is not over. This really isn't over. With the World in the reverse, you know, and this, you know, the World in the reverse, and this could be the one, you know, this person is very important to you. And this connection, I think, is, could have a bit of divine guidance going on, to be honest. It's a very strong connection. You know, you have 3 major arcana here, and those 3 major arcana are Judgment, the Star, and the World, okay? I think that you do mean the world to each other, but you've forgotten that. One or both of you have forgotten that. The thing is, this is not... Work needs putting in. With these pentacles here, the work does need putting in for, and clarity needs to be, you need to gain some clarity on the situation. There are romantic feelings. This is a very strong connection. It has got a lot of hope, but some work really needs putting in on both sides. It needs to be a balanced approach. Both of you need to do some inner work to make this work, if you want this to work, because it is up to you. Look at this. This is all completely up to you now. I think that, I hate to say it, whatever you say to this person is going to be, that's going to go with them. Like, if you say, right, that's it, and call it a day, they will agree with you. If you say, I want to work at this and make it work, they will agree with you, okay? So it really is up to you. So what you need to do now is these 2 8 of Pentacles. You need to go within now. Yeah, you need to... Maybe it's you that's focusing too much on work. Work might be taking over, or you're putting the work in and it's not getting you where you want it to be. But what these two cards are telling me right now, it's not a directly traditional interpretation, but what they are telling me is that work needs to be brought in now. You know, you need to reconnect with yourself. You need to nurture yourself. Can you see? On this card, there is a couple. The man has the arm around the woman. She's pregnant. This might be things that need working on with you. Look how much love and care there is between those two people. Upside down, that love and care is being disregarded. It's not being worked on. The Eight of Pentacles is about working really, really hard to achieve your goals. Okay. And that is not happening, and that is why everything is feeling so ugh and so blocked for you right now. I'll just pull a few extra cards for advice for you there, pile number 2. So what's the nature of your connection? I mean, the nature of your connection is very strong, very, it's divinely guided. I think you've probably got a soul contract with this person. You both need to learn a lot. It's not over. It's not over. But it's something has gone on that you need to figure out. I don't know what it is. Like I said, it's a general reading, so it's quite hard to figure that out. Can I just have some advice, please, for my pile number 2 people, please? Queen of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, everything is so unclear. And, you might be, sorry to say it, pile number 2, but you might be being a bit crabby right now. Okay? Be careful with your words. Don't be too cool and too cutting. You have got the King of Cups here, so there is an opportunity for a solid, grounded, long-term, emotionally fulfilling connection. If you're an air sign and they're a water sign, by the way, that might be quite apt as well. 7 of Wands in the reverse. You don't have to fight this battle anymore, and you don't have to fight this on your own. King of Wands, wow. Wow. You don't need to have the control here. Wow. Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the King of Cups and the King of Wands. You are very different people, okay? Whether you're male or female is not important, but there aren't counterparts here. There are only opposites, and sometimes that might be something that needs working through with you. That might be one of the things that needs working through, is the fact that, yeah, you do differ in your opinion. You might be calculated and grounded and sometimes a little cutting and very discerning, and they might be, quite fiery and emotional, and they go with the flow a bit more, and it's a bit different vibes from both of you, but I think this person does have quite strong feelings for you, but obviously you've been through a lot. What was that one there? What turned over? Knight of Wands. Nobody's rushing forwards with any messages right now. And yeah, I think there's been some arguments. I think there's been some fiery arguments between the two of you. You have the choice. It's up to you, and you have the choice. Don't rush into anything. The options are yours. Okay. Justice. That's a nice way to finish it. I know that you'll do the right thing. You'll do the right thing. You're going to sit on this and you're going to make the just and wise decision that you need to make. Only you are going to know which direction that is, but you don't need to rush into it. You can still talk a bit more. When you do, be kind to each other. You've been through a lot here. If this is a fresh connection, there might be a lot of things that you haven't spoken about yet. So I think there is communication is needed. There's this big lion on here. There could be a Leo. Or you could. Or a Libra. Anyway, I'm not one for throwing in what star signs you might be. I do tell you, the general air and fire and whatever. But, yeah, I think be of service to each other. Be kind to each other. Talk this out. And, You'll know which of these options you have to go for when the time comes, and you don't need to rush into it. It is up to you. Okay, pile number 2, that was your reading. If that resonated for you, please do let me know. You can like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. If you did want to book a private reading with me, you can get in touch, moonlightlady1111@gmail.com, or you can follow me on Instagram where I'm moonlightlady1111. You can send me a little private message on there if you want. I also do daily card pulls. I try and do them daily, but while we're in the lockdown, I've trying not to put too much pressure on myself. I think that's a wise idea for everybody, to be honest. Do remember pile number 2, if this resonated for you, there is a lot of pressure on everybody right now. This is a timeless reading though, so maybe this will have all blown over by then. Okay, thank you so much for watching my video. Take it easy, pile number 2. Bye. Just pop that up there. I'll move those so I know I've done it. Okay. Hi, pile number 3. I hope you're doing well. This is your reading. Welcome. You chose this beautiful amethyst stone. Just pop that there for you. I'll just give the table a little cleanse because that was a slightly heavy reading as well. Oh, I remember you had a lot of cards jump out, pile number 3. Okay, I've got a couple of standard playing cards up there, and then a couple of Romance Angel Oracles as well. Give us an overall vibe of the reading. And then I've got my Klimt Tarot. It's an absolutely beautiful new deck I've got. I've got a couple of new decks actually. Okay, I've got Soul's Journey Lesson card there. 2 of these Angel Answers cards came out. And then the Tarot del Fuego, which I've not actually used in a reading till this video, which is not, well, I've not used on video. I got, and you had loads of these. Like, there was a couple, I pulled the 4, and then there were more that had turned over in the pack, so I took them. I feel like that was like that, and then that one there. So let's see what we can you still see all of this? Yeah, that'll work, won't it? Okay. There we go. Right, so what have we got? The 2 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. True love. Oh, this is the romance of a lifetime. The Sun. Oh, wow. The 9 of Cups. The Moon. Oh, you've got the Sun and the Moon together. How lovely. The 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. The 3 of Pentacles in the upright. Okay. Ace of Wands. Oh, Page of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. Crossed by the 4 of Swords in the reverse. And the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, pile number 3. What a lovely, lovely connection. Denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Helpful people and communicate clearly. Okay. Okay, pile number 3. What is the nature of this connection? This connection is beautiful. You've got true love up here. You have the Sun and the Moon. I mean, gorgeous counterparts, definitely. Overall vibes, you do have the 2 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups. Okay, so they talk about the 2 of Pentacles. I think what's happening is I think you're still kind of weighing up your options. I think you're weighing up the situation. You're trying to decide what you should do. With the 4 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles, I think it could be that you might not quite be recognising everything that's on offer to you right now. I would say that these 2 cards do go together. Do be careful. The 4 of Cups traditionally talks about ignoring the single cup of love and being concentrating more on what you've already got there in front of you. So be careful that you're not in denial about this situation. You know, I think that the feelings that you're feeling are real. It could be that, you know, this connection could be feeling like it's going to progress to another level of commitment with this engagement card here. I'll be honest with you, pile number 3, I think that this is an absolutely beautiful connection because you have got the 10 of Pentacles and the engagement card there. So, you know, this is solid, grounded, happy ever afters, 10 of Pentacles. It's a marriage card as well. So, yeah, that could signify that there could be a really happy marriage on the card for you here. You've got the 9 of Cups there as well. You know, all your dreams will come true. Excuse me. So, what is the nature of this connection? Very, very strong. Very, very strong. You are doubting it. You are wondering about it. Maybe you're thinking it's a little too good to be true. You have the Sun card here. Look how beautiful it is. I love this Sun card in the Klimt deck. Can you see this couple? They're just hugging. They're just so in love. This is just so much joy, so much happiness. And then if you put that together with the Moon card, you know, this is yin and yang coming together. The sun and the moon are always going to keep turning. They're always going to be there one after the other. One is full of darkness, one is full of light. One is full of intuition, one is full of being clear as day, you know. These two cards are just really beautiful. Look how comforting that. Oh, I think I'm going to have a cat. No, it's okay. She'll stay there, Duchess. Yeah, look how comforting this Moon card is, you know. I think I don't believe that people complete each other. I really don't. But I do believe that they comfort each other and they can be really strong counterparts who just nurture and love each other beautifully. You know? There's just so much love in those two cards. Wow. Yep, and then on top of that, you have the 9 of Cups here. 9 of Cups, yeah. So this does talk about wish fulfillment, getting everything that you've ever dreamed of. You know, like with the sun there, and this is just utter joy, okay? It's just really, really great for you, okay? This is everything you've ever wanted, which is why you might be doubting it. It's why you might be scared. You know, you might have been single for a while and now it comes down to it, you're like, oh God, if I get with this person, like that might be it. That might be us together forever. And you're wondering if that is what you want. You're allowed to take that time to think about it. There is a very small message for a couple of you. Do be wary of drinking too much. Sometimes when the 9 of Cups comes up, that is a possibility. Only for some of you though. So, we've got the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse here. So, yeah, I think that there is next to the denial card. So I think there might be a small group of people who are just really not sure about building this solid connection. You know, it's you can see there's a woman on here playing the harp. And again, it's like that's in the reverse. So it could be that you're unsure of putting that work in to learn to play the harp. You know, do you have what it takes to build those foundations with this person? I would say that these cards here, though, this one, can you see this hand reaching out? I just heard, don't cut off your nose to spite your face. If you know that saying, you know, it means that don't look a gift horse in the mouth as well. If something seems good, trust your intuition here, because like the moon is there, the card of intuition. Go with what your gut is telling you. Because this 3 of Pentacles here, you know, this is a solid, grounded offer. You and this person can build a beautiful future together. And it is still just in, oh, it's so beautiful. So it's still in early stages. You have the Ace of Wands here. So you are just getting off to a really fiery and passionate new beginning. You know, like those seeds are being planted now. There's a lot of fiery, passionate energy between the two of you. Oh, there is a cat, sorry. Duchess, come on. Oh, 1 second. So sorry about that, pile number 3. My cat just had a little wander across the table there, as you saw, but it turns out she's just come inside, and it turned out she had a bit of thorn bush stuck on her fur, so I just went to save her from it. There you go, Duchess the Wanderer. Anyway, back to this beautiful energy that I have right here. It's fiery, it's passionate, this person wants to rush towards you. I mean, just look at the symbology here with this long stick and this welcoming hole, round hole. I don't know how else to say that, but just look at it. You know, this person wants to come and, you know, get fiery with you. But it's also, you know, there's the Page of Cups here. It's like I just heard that you're making them feel young again. You know, they want to... they just want to bathe in your love, and they want to shower you with their love. You know, they're open to anything right now. They just want to be with you. It's really fresh, new, loving energy that they've got. You know, they want to learn everything they can about you. They want to see everything they can see about you. They're just looking at you with absolute childlike joy, like you are their wish fulfillment, and vice versa, to be honest. You do have the Knight of Pentacles crossed by the Four of Swords in the reverse, which I think might have something to do with this denial that we spoke about and this not trusting the situation, okay? The Knight of Pentacles is, you know, it's quite it's a solid offer, coming forwards to make solid, grounded commitments. But it is quite a slow-moving card. So they're ready to just rush straight in, and you're more kind of not taking it slow. But with the Four of Swords in the reverse here, I think you know that there are still some wounds that you've not quite managed to heal. You want them to be healed, and you've done so much inner work. You have worked really, really hard, and you've put so much effort into this, and you have done really, really well. But you know that there are just some little bits there that are causing maybe some trust issues or some unsure feelings, which are just making you take it a little bit slower in your head. I can see here you're guiding yourself forwards on this path, but you are just a little bit blind to, you don't know what's going to come. You're not sure of what the future is going to hold for you, and that's causing you to try and rein it in a little bit, which is fine, because like I said, you have this Ten of Pentacles here, absolutely beautiful. You know, this is a real strong connection. You could have like a soul connection with this person. I really think you do. You're meant to be together with the sun and the moon, you know. They're just meant to be together, aren't they? The sun follows the moon, follows the sun. The sky needs both of them in it. Yeah, and you've got a really solid, beautiful outcome. Like Ten of Pentacles and the True Love card is really, really gorgeous. So I think the thing is, I think what you have to remember, with these two cards, helpful people, and communicate clearly. So I think one or both of you might work with other people. I feel like you are both shining lights in this world, is what I'm hearing. So they are a beautiful, wonderful, open person, and you are a beautiful, wonderful, open person. So what I'm hearing here is communicate clearly, okay? Tell them how you're feeling. You know, they obviously have very strong feelings for you, and you obviously have very strong feelings for them. But you are a little, not scared. You have a little trepidation within you. You've been hurt before, I think, and you are just a little wary. You know, it says on this denial card down here, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So if you're aware of your feelings and where they're coming from, communicate that to this person. I really don't think they'll mind. If you believe in light workers, I think that you could both be light workers with this helpful people card. You know, the light shines out of you, and you Oh yeah, there's like cups on offer here as well. There's a cup, there's a wand, there's a sword, there's a trumpet. Yeah, this person wants to shout it from the rooftops how they feel about you. And that's fine, that's beautiful, but that might have made you not back off, but just be a bit worried. But both of you together are gorgeous people. You know, you're full of light. You light up people's days. With this, look at these together, actually. You have the sun there as well. This is just such a bright, joyful connection. What is the nature of this connection? It's joy. Absolute joy is what I'm getting from this. Wow. I love it. Pile number 3. And if you're sat there, if this resonates for you, then you'll know, because some of you will be sat there going, oh, I'm still not sure, even though you've got true love and joy and happy endings. That's fine, okay? You need to work through this at your pace. And they will understand if you're feeling a bit rushed or anything like that. So you have put so much into healing. You really have put so much into healing. And it could be that you don't have that much more to heal than you think. But you keep doing that work, you know. Okay, so I'm just going to pull some extra little cards of advice for you here, pile number 3. For what is the nature of your connection? Well, it's gorgeous, isn't it? With the engagement card and the 10 of Pentacles, this could be the one that you end up with. Got one turned over there. 3 of Swords, right, yeah, with that 4 of Swords. So I do think you have experienced heartbreak, and so you might be a bit, that's what's making you so wary. There could be a small part of you with the 4 of Cups up there that you might feel like you don't quite believe in this sort of forever love. You're not sure if you believe in this forever kind of feeling. Yeah, 3 of Cups in the reverse there. Some of you, very small, very, very small group of you may be concerned that there's another person involved with these 3 of Cups and this 3 of Swords. I don't think there is, though. I think that might be a cause for concern. Yeah, so you've had heartache and you're just not quite ready to celebrate this so quickly yet. Yes, again, 4 of Cups twice. You're not, you're blocking the beautiful cup of love that they're offering. Yeah, the Tower in the reverse. You are fighting this person. So I think this person has kind of come in and kind of turned your world upside down a little bit. And you're trying to fight that feeling of having your world turned upside down. That's what I'm hearing with this one. Yeah, you're not sure if you can trust your intuition. But you can always trust your intuition on this. Yeah, Queen of Cups. There is real love here. Pure, unconditional love as well. The sort of love that can stand the test of time. And you're more in control of your emotions than you think you are. And that's what's making you feel so unsure. The Moon in the reverse. Interesting. The Moon twice as well. Yeah, you could have suffered with some mental health problems in the past that you've overcome, and you know there has been grief, there may have been trauma that you're getting over, and that's what's kind of making you unsure. You feel a little out of control. This person is making you feel a little out of control. Yeah, and you've got the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Albeit the King of Cups in the reverse, that is really beautiful. You are each other's counterparts and you are meant to be together, pile number 3. Absolutely lovely. But you're feeling out of control of your emotions and you don't like that feeling. But 9 of Cups, we've had that, haven't we? Yeah, 9 of Cups again. Be careful what you wish for, because you are going to manifest. You are going to manifest things. So concentrate more on feeling that love, not ignoring it. Try and get over this denial that you have. It's all right to take it slow. You can tell this person that. Yeah, be strong. Be strong and be open with them, okay? Oh. Yeah, and go as slow as you want. You're not stagnating, you're growing. Yeah, you don't have to rush in. They don't need an answer straight away. Neither of you need to rush into anything right now. So you don't need to keep the cards too close to your chest. Got the 4 of Pentacles there. One more, please. Knight of Cups. Wow. Like, there's messages and offerings of love are here. And it is real, true love. And you can just go as slow as you want because they're going to totally understand, because this person is a nice person. And the nature of this connection is a really strong soul bond. Yeah, it's true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, King of Cups. There's so much emotion here. I think you had the Page of Cups as well, didn't you? You've got all the Cups court cards. That means it's going to come through as a natural progression for you. You don't have to rush into anything. And they're going to be cool with that. I can just feel that. Because they feel pretty similar. You know, they're totally ready to go forwards with this. But they would also completely understand where you're at. This is a very loving and respectful situation. But these conversations that you're going to have are really going to help this grounded beginning. Like, you guys are going to be able to talk about your feelings anytime. And that is such a good basis to build a relationship on. I also feel like there's really strong teamwork here as well. Okay, pile number 3. That was your reading. I really hope that resonated for you. I really do, because that's just such a nice feeling. So if that did resonate for you, please comment, like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. Let me know in the comment section below. Please do subscribe. It all helps me as I grow my channel and things like that. I love getting these readings out for you. I have been struggling to get them out quite as much recently because, I'm filming this in the COVID lockdown, so it's hard to keep on top of things. I also do food deliveries as well, so I've been a bit busy. But I am going to try and get more readings out for you as soon as possible, okay? Yes, so if you did want to book a private reading, my pile number 3s, you can contact me, moonlightlady1111@gmail.com, or you can get in touch through Instagram. I'm moonlightlady1111. I do daily card pulls. Well, like I said, I've been a bit busy, so I try and do daily card pulls, but I'm getting a couple out a week at least, just for the general collective. Okay, so much love for you, pile number 3. Mwah, thank you, bye.